Lolo reads Episode 12, The Wrath of Dede. Dede was sitting at her Louis Quinze escritoire, making notations in her Louis Vuitton checkbook. You forgot about Madge's party, didn't you? I hauled ass to get here. It starts in half an hour. Well, then we'll be late. Pull in your claws. Your old man's been bitching at me all day. Did you make the adorable presentation? No, he did. Why? Why don't you tell me? I don't know what you're talking about. He was pissed, Dede, royally. Silence. You know why, of course. Dede looked down at her checkbook. Beecham persisted. He was pissed because his darling daughter called him up last night and told him I was a son of a bitch. I didn't do anything. Bullshit. I was worried, Beecham. It was after midnight. I tried the club and Sam's and Jack's. I panicked. I thought Daddy might know where you were. Of course. Little Beecham doesn't make a fucking move without checking in with the great white father. Don't talk about Daddy like that. Oh, fuck him. I don't need his permission to breathe. I don't need him for a goddamn thing. Oh? Daddy would be very interested to hear that. Silence. Why don't we call him up and tell him? Dede? Me or you? Dede. I'm sorry I'm tired. It's been a bitch of a day. I'll bet. She moved to the hall mirror and made last-minute adjustments to her makeup. How's little Miss What's-her-name? Who? Daddy's secretary. Your little after-work amusement? You've got to be kidding. No, I don't think so. Marianne Singleton. Is that her name? How quaint. Christ, I hardly know her. Apparently that hasn't stopped you before. She's your father's secretary. And she's not exactly an eyesore. I can't help that, can I? Dede pursed her lips to blot her lipstick. She looked at her husband. Look, I've had it with this. You dropped off the face of the earth last night. I told you. I was at the club. Well, quelle coïncidence. You were at the club when you stood me up for the reception at the De Young last Wednesday, and last Friday when we missed the Telfair's party at Beach Blanket Babylon. We've seen it 5 times. That isn't the point. Beecham laughed bitterly. You are too much. You really are. Where in God's name did you dig this one up? I've got eyes, Beecham. Where? When? Last week. I was shopping with Binky at La Remise du Soleil. How very chic of you. You were crossing the street with her. Marianne? Yes. That is incriminating. It was lunchtime. You were looking very chummy. You missed the good part. You should have been there earlier when I ravaged her in the redwood grove behind the Transamerica Pyramid. You're not going to smart-ass your way out of this one, Beecham. I'm not even trying. He snatched the keys to the Porsche from the hall table. I stopped with you a long time ago. Tell me, said Dede, following him out the door.